A very warm welcome to my cute little dumplings. Today, we are gonna read out a story about a cute little monkey. The story is titled as Too Loud and it is penned by David A. Miller. So let's begin. When I was just a tiny monkey, I could hear my dad make that deep whooping roar that howler monkeys do, and I thought it was great. My mom always told me that when I grew up, I would be just like dad. But I can't even practice the smallest roar without her telling me, shh. Thinking back, Mom must have been confused because nobody ever tells dad to shh. Not even the big bad puma who lives down on the forest floor. So I decided it was time for me to find a place to practice my own roar, whatever it might take. So one day I swung through the trees thinking to myself, where can I practice? That's when it came to me. What about the big rock by the river? Nobody was ever there. When I got there, I took a deep breath and whoo! Shh! You are too loud, said the giant bald eagle that was flying high in the sky. It's not fair, I thought to myself. How did he even hear me way up in the air? So I sat on my bottom on the rock and scratched my head and even picked my toe. Then it came to me. There was a big cave where I had never seen anybody before. I should go there, I thought. When I got to the big dark cave, I took 5 steps in and took a deep breath and oh, shh, you are too loud, growled a voice from the back of the cave. It was a humongous brown bear who just happened to be sleeping in the back of the cave. How did he even hear me if he was sleeping, I thought. So I sat down on my bottom again and scratched my head and wiggled my fingers thinking where to go next. Then it came to me, what about the waterfall at the edge of the forest? Well, when I got to the waterfall at the edge of the forest, I looked around and it was all clear, not another animal in sight. So I stood at the foot of the waterfall and took a deep breath and whoo! Shh, shh, you are too loud, came a voice from under the water. He bobbed up. It was a really long alligator with lots of teeth. This isn't fair, I thought to myself. How did he even hear me from under the water? Once again, I sat down on my bottom with the waterfall gushing behind me, scratching my head and rubbing my tummy, trying to think where I could practice my roar. Then it came to me, what about a hole? Surely nobody will hear me there. I went to the biggest hole in the ground I could think of. There was a huge tree here before, but it fell down last rainy season. I thought, this will be perfect. Nobody is here to hear me. So I hopped in the hole and took a big breath. And ooh, shh, 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 you're too loud, came a voice from the other end of the tunnel. It was a groundhog who just happened to be extending his tunnel system. I thought to myself, this isn't fair. I give up. As I sat there, I thought to myself, how am I ever going to good as dad if I never get to practice? I decided to go home sadly. I swung home through the trees, past the waterfall where the long alligator with lots of teeth lives, past the big dark cave where the humongous grumpy bear was sleeping. Finally, past the big rock where the giant bald eagle was flying. When I got home, my mom said, "Where have you been, love?" I told her all about my day. Then my little brother stepped on my paw and "Woo! Row, whoa, whoa!" came out of my mouth. My mom said, "See, love, you just sound like your dad." Well, that's it for today, little ones. Waiting for the next story? It's soon gonna come out. Now, you can listen to my episodes on my podcast, which is available on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and more. And if you want to write in your little feedbacks and share in how you're feeling, you can do so on my Gmail account, which says it's slumbertimeyarns@gmail.com. You can even reach out to me on Instagram at slumbertimeyarns, or else if you want to connect with me and listen to more such episodes, then please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell button on this YouTube channel. Looking forward to meet you all. Toodles!